Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Joseph, and welcome back to another video. To the commenter who suggested me reviewing Trump, my apologies, I'm unable to do that. To those of you who would also want me to do so, just go watch some of the news. And to those of you who've just been basing their facts on Trump, who've just been watching Vines, none of that's true. They're just trying to get bad rep on Trump. Sorry if this sounds weird. This is a new microphone. I'm not exactly sure if it's working or not. Hey, here's a test run. But to that same commenter, you gave me a good idea. I'll review some of the bosses. The bosses in the game have interesting ideas. There's mini bosses in the game which you can find scattered throughout the entire world. One example is the Stone Talus, which is at the beginning when you're going through the tutorials. It's an interesting concept for them. They all have their own unique weaknesses, and each one of them has something unique about them. No two bosses are completely the same. Either they have more HP, more attack power, or just different stats altogether, or even they look different. But yes, they have their own classes, as in different attacks, or just how hard they can hit. It all depends on if the player can actually find a way to defeat them. Unless you're one of those cheap people who uses a kaku to fight them. Whenever I fight them, it just feels like I'm playing Dark Souls. It's a new experience. It shows me, like, hey, this is a boss, but doesn't show me any specific way to fight them. I just fight them. You don't need any special item or trick to fight them. It really takes it away from all the other Legend of Zeldas where you had to use a specific item to fight them. Like, oh, you have to use a bow to shoot them. After going through 500 different dungeons just to fight this one boss to get like a crossbow or a bow. Well, in this game, you can just get a bow and shoot it at any boss. There's no specific ones that you need to fight. Well, except for that one Stalfos boss, but that's something different. The Stalfos boss is, it's interesting. And here's a quick spoiler warning to those of you who haven't played the main story of the game. Yeah, so there's one thing I just have to say about the bosses. I don't like how it works. I hate this new headphone set. It's just all weird. There we go. When you fight the bosses, you have a choice of which boss you want to go for. Whether it's in the Gerudo deserts, to the Zora's domain, to whatever. You can even go fight Ganon right off the bat. What happens is each boss before Ganon you take down, makes it 5 times easier to take care of him. I'm looking at the screen just to let you know, like, the screen's right here and the camera's right there, so that's why I'm just looking this way. Just see myself. Yeah. If I remember correctly, if you go to fight Ganon right off the bat, you go through a boss rush. I don't like this. You're giving the player more fun if they don't go through the story. But what I think of it is that you shouldn't lower the health of the boss. If it's of the final boss, if you're gonna battle, you should not lower the the health of a final boss if you go through the story. If anything, you should make it more challenging if they wish to. What sucks is that if you just go through the entire game with just 3 hearts and haven't tried to fight anything, if you go up against Ganon, you won't have any good equipment. You'll just be fighting Ganon with nothing, not even the Master Sword. And if everything breaks, you would just have to rely on your bombs and stasis. I think. I'm not sure. The game has infinite possibilities. Well, from what I can tell, not infinite, plenty of possibilities. Possibilities? Yeah, possibilities. And you don't have, each time you fight a boss, you can fight him in different ways. Fight him with just a bow, fight him with just using bombs. It all depends on your playstyle. It adapts to your playstyle. Contrary to open world RPGs. But hey, again, I am sorry to that commenter. I know I responded that I would try to review Trump, but it's overall a bad idea. I'll just get bad rep no matter what I'll say. So anyway, thanks for listening to what I had to say, and I'll see you later, everybody. This is Joseph, signing off.